Morocco has always been on my list of destinations to visit for a while now. Even 5 years ago when I first moved to Madrid, I had a whole trip planned and ready, and things just fell through last minute. Since it's only a 2-hour flight away from Madrid, I knew I needed to make this trip happen before I left Spain. So a few weeks ago, my friends and I planned a trip to Morocco. We started in Marrakesh and did a 3-day trip into the desert. So much happened in 4 days. I learned so much, had a unique experience, and this is all what unfolded. We arrived super late Wednesday evening and only needed a hostel stay for a few hours before we met with our tour the next morning. And when we arrived in Marrakesh at the address that wasn't our hostel, we were very concerned. We're like, where are we? All okay, because we made it to our trip Thursday morning, where we started our drive through the Atlas Mountains, and we had a few stops along the way. After a few hours of driving and having lunch, we had our next adventure, which was honestly the highlight of the day. It was this World Heritage Site. I'll have the name listed on the screen. As you can see here, there was a little river that we had to pass, and this was one of the first of many rivers that we had to walk through. This is my very poor footage of me passing through this water stream on these rocks because I was too scared that I was going to fall, but all is good. These were also the first camels I've ever seen. I didn't realize how big they were up close and personal. But anyway, this is the heritage site. It was an ancient city and it's made of this mud brick architecture. And it was interesting to learn that a lot of famous TV shows and movies like Game of Thrones and Gladiator were filmed here. So it's nice to know that they're preserving all of this area. Good morning from, honestly I don't know where we are. We're like in the middle of Morocco heading to the desert. Yesterday we left Marrakesh and drove like all day, but we had a lot of stops along the way, which were super fun. Just came back from having breakfast and this view is so beautiful. We had like such beautiful view when we were eating as well. And we're gonna head off to the desert soon. We're gonna like ride camels, maybe buy some ATVs, and we're actually spending the night in the desert as well. So I had to pack like a little separate bag for just like what I'm gonna be taking for our tent. This tour is 3 days and 2 nights. So we had our first night here at this hotel, which was perfect. Super pretty. We were like so exhausted when we came back last night. We were like, oh my God. We had dinner here and then we just like went to bed. Today is our last night with the tour and then tomorrow we'll head back. I'm pretty sure tomorrow is a long driving day. So today is kind of like our main day, which I'm super excited about. Shortly after breakfast, we headed our way, and I thought we were going to be driving for a few hours, so it surprised me when we stopped and met with a local guide to walk through this small village. Ultimately, we walked for a few hours that led us to the xoxo River, where there's these really famous limestones and canyons where people will climb up the cliffs, and it was really beautiful. Like I said, it wasn't expected. We got to see authentic Moroccan rugs being made that were only sold locally to the communities. And it was just a really great morning. I can't believe how much we packed into this day because after this we drove 3 or 4 hours to get to the Merzouga desert, where it was kind of the highlight of it all. Here came the camel rides, and obviously this was something that I was looking forward to the most, but I wasn't processing that it was actually happening once we got there because everything just happened so fast. It was like, how many people? Okay, go over there and then get on the camel. And the moment I got on my camel, I literally thought I was falling. I kept asking my friend like, oh, am I crooked? Am I crooked? Because getting up and getting down those camels is something I can't even explain. It's so scary. We were riding to catch the sunset on top of the dune. So we rode halfway, walked up a dune. My friend was the star of the show, going down sandboarding. Hi guys.
Oh yeah.
How you feeling?
Good, man. I just went out there, shred some sand.
eventually we rode back onto the camels to make our way to the campsite that we were staying for the night. By the time we got to the campsite, we had dinner and a show, and it was like 11 p.m. and we had to wake up by 5. Let's see, reveal. Oh, nice.
There's a light in here somewhere.
Wait, it's actually perfect for us. Oh, wow. Here's a tent we're in for the night. Well, that was one restless night of sleep. As much of a good time it's been in the desert, one night was definitely enough. Barely got any sleep, and I think this was definitely the start of the exhaustion kicking in the following days. But we had to wake up early because we were gonna have a nice camel ride watching the sunrise to head back on the other side of the dunes that would lead us to our bus. I do have to say, this camel ride was stunning. I was the leader of our pack and my camel was huge. I could barely jump on the thing, but it was all okay. It was gorgeous. I'm so happy that we did this, and in this moment it was like, wow, I'm in Morocco. It just felt surreal. So this entire day was just a 9-hour car ride from the Merzouga desert back to Marrakesh, but when we had 2 hours left of the drive, we did get in an accident. Luckily everybody is okay, but it did delay us by a few hours, so we got to Marrakesh a lot later than expected, but it's okay. That didn't stop us from our night plans. Boy, have we had a day, but we made it. And now it's dinner time. We made it. From Marrakesh. Wow, it has been a journey these past few days in Morocco. It's been so fun. When we arrived in Marrakesh, we arrived super late, so we haven't really been able to actually see the city itself. So we have our last day here to do that, but I'm so happy. The last 3 days we went on a tour into the Merzouga desert. It's been absolutely amazing. Like, every day was unreal. Yesterday was a long drive back from the desert. We got in an accident, so we're delayed a lot of hours. So it was just like a lot happening in the past few days. So nice to be in this riad that is absolutely gorgeous. I found it through the Spanish influencer. It's so cute. I just took this nice shower in my robe. I'm gonna get ready and then head to breakfast, but I feel like I have so much to catch you up on. I don't even know how to start. Like, I just need to go day by day, I think, when I get home, but I'm just gonna enjoy this riad. Last day in Marrakesh. I don't know exactly what we're doing, but we have a super early flight, like leaves at 5 a.m. so we have to leave to the airport like at what, 2? And we have a dinner that's at 11, so we're just gonna stay up all night, I guess. But I'm so happy. Last few days have been amazing. Like, I have so much to tell you, but I'm gonna get ready and head to breakfast because I don't know where my friends are. To this point, but I got a new henna. We stayed for hours at this store and I spent way too much money, but I was living for it. I learned so much about natural herbs and remedies, and I have a lot of things to try, but Yusuf was the store owner and it was just like a really fun experience because after we went to the palace, we just walked around and found our way into this store.
We take our country in the top, then after I am Yusuf from Morocco, and I am the one explaining and sell all this stuff to those people. Yeah, and I love if you come to me. Bienvenido para siempre. Aquí vosotros países y vosotros casa. E después me quiero hacer tarjeta de MARRAKESH y también que querías comprar con internet y también nosotros hacer envío electrónico al mundo mundial.
We learned a lot today.
I love you.
Okay, we might have taken it too far.
And the thing here, you want to see like this one, the big one.
Down $3,000 just on souvenirs.
And just like that, we're back home. You might notice I'm literally in the same dress as yesterday, and that's because I haven't gone to sleep. Not even because of anything crazy, because our flight left super early from Morocco this morning at 5 a.m. Like, that was our departure time. So we thought, like, it didn't make sense to purchase another hotel stay. So we decided to, like, just go for dinner, and then from dinner, go to the airport, stay for a few hours, and that's that. So I'm so tired. I'm so happy to be back. I can't wait to just take a shower and, like, lounge for a few hours. But my uncle's flying from California and lands in a few hours, so I need to, like, clean and all of that, but I'm just going to, like, relax for a bit. But the trip was so fun, like, truly one of a kind. I was only gone for 4 days, but so much has happened. So much has happened. But I just want to update that I'm home. Like, it was such a fun day. Yesterday was our, like, actual only day in Marrakesh, and it was really fun. Did a lot of shopping, bought a lot of herbs and skincare and just, like, fun things that I felt like I can only get there. Probably spent way too much money than I should have, but regardless, it was such a fun trip. I feel like I'll have to go in depth when I'm more, like, in the right mental state, but I kind of just want to update how I'm feeling in the moment and being back home, back in Madrid. It feels nice. So I'm gonna shower, change, and I just need to lounge because I literally only slept on the plane, and that's that. A few hours later, I showered, I napped. I wanted to turn the camera because I wanted to face something. I need to face this. And I'm scared because I know it's bad. Our last purchase yesterday in Marrakesh kind of went like ham in Marrakesh. Honestly, got a lot of skincare, tea, natural herbal things. And we were going through like the souks, and Valentina saw this hamsa platter. It's like a ceramic hamsa platter. She unboxed hers. Absolutely gorgeous. So, like, the perfect serving platter. They're so cute. And of course, my dumbass dropped it. And I know it's cracked because I can feel it, and I see like these little flakes. I don't know if you can see. But I don't know how bad it is or if it's salvageable. So let's open it together. Oh, I see it. It's bad. Oh my god, it's bad. No. Okay, you can kind of see. These are all okay. What to do? Is this salvageable? I feel like it's not. If you have any tips, please let me know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, at least like all of this is okay. Hello, it's a few days later. It's April 27th, and I've actually been editing the video that is up right now all day today, and it kind of ended abruptly, so I wanted to film an outro, but also I thought it'd be fun to show you everything that I bought when I was in Morocco. I thought it'd be fun to start off with that store that we went to. I don't even know what you would call it, like the natural remedy herbs store. These things were duplicates though, because I got stuff for my mom and for some people, but it's fun. The first things that I got is this perfume. I've known perfume oil is like popular in the Arab culture, and this specific perfume, the queen apparently wears it, and when I tried to put it on, I was like, oh my god, it smells so nice, and I feel like it lasted a really long time. So I've been using it since I got back, and it's not super like out there. It just is like subtle, and if you're close to me, you probably will smell it. So I got one for me and one for my mom. This is one of my favorite things that I bought. There's like, when you look at it at face value, they just look like these little like rocks or bark, but they smell so good, and they have a lot of medicinal properties to them. So I forgot the exact name of the tree. I found it earlier, but allegedly, so yeah, I just like picked different pieces of bark I gave one to my aunt when she was here, but I have 4 left. But allegedly these never lose smell, and these smell so good. But it's supposed to be really helpful to your anxiety and your overall nervous system. So I already feel better already. So you can like place it in a room and obviously have the fragrance and aroma really like lift the space, but also have those, you know, medicinal, remedial properties that I'm here for. Anything related to anxiety and my nervous system, I need all the help I can get. So little natural aid, I guess. Like these little balls, they look like almost like little chia balls. They're supposed to be good to keep the mosquitoes away. Love this. This is what got me. This is one of the first things that he placed into our hands once we entered the store, but it's fresh peppermint. Got me was he put it in our hands and he said, when you smell this, it'll alleviate your allergies and clear your sinuses. And it really does, but we had tea, so he placed one of these little pieces into the tea, and I swear it felt like Vicks Vapor Rub. Like the aroma smelled exactly like it. It felt like it was on your face. Like, have you ever, like growing up, my mom rubbed Vicks Vapor Rub on me all over the place. If I felt sick or anything, Vicks Vapor Rub was always the solution. So I'm excited to get this to her because it's like a natural vapor rub, but more for like sinuses and stuff. But yeah, this was like a really good find. I also got these face masks that he says he hand makes them. It's good for brightening, so you know, you can put it under your armpits, between your thighs, whatever, it'll help brighten. So got one for me and one for my mom. Got, of course, an argan oil, and I got 2 other argan oils from like the actual Atlas Mountains from the ladies that are making them up there. Oh, this was the one. This is the one from the Atlas Mountains. This is also, I got one for me and my mom. He was like, this is Botox in a bottle. But he said it's good. Put it on your neck, fine lines, wrinkles, cellulite, stretch marks, the whole shebang. So I was like, yeah, I need that. So he gave us some free things. Gave us this fresh rose water, and it really feels fresh. More free things. He actually put the eyeliner on me when I was in the store. I've never done it myself, but I think it'd be like a fun thing to try out. I'll do maybe on my TikTok or in another video. Actually is what drew us into the store. Well, actually it wasn't what drew us into the store. What drew us into the store were these little turtles. And then he asked us a question of what this was, and I saw this on TikTok, and it was this girl and she wets her finger. I need to wet my finger. The pigment comes off of it, and it could be a lipstick or dry. He said you can also use it dry and have it be like a blush. Should we try? Let's see. Oh, wow. Maybe a little too pigmented. What? Wait, why does this actually work? Try. Wait, why am I nervous? Wow. Look at that color. Oh, wow. Wait, it's actually pretty. How cool. I'm so happy. I think this needs to be, you know, it's a little much, but it's okay. It's fun. Oh, also, I got this tea. I haven't even had it since I got back. I couldn't even tell you what's in here. All I know what's in here is stevia. And the pure stevia that we tried was so good. Oh my god, it was so sweet. But yeah, it's a little medley. He said to have this at night, so I should probably drink this. I also got one that was for my grandma for joints, but I didn't even bring it to her when I went to Amsterdam, so that was kind of a fail. Lastly, at that particular store, I got some spices. This might be what I bought afterwards when we were brought to his friends. I like briefly covered it, but we were kind of, I guess, walked to his other friend's house around the corner, and we were like, where are we? Like, he was trying to get us to negotiate and buy rugs, and we're like, no, this is too much. This is too much. Got a good price for this because I was really negotiating. It was a really interesting negotiation process. You know, it's kind of custom when you go to someone's house or place that they give you tea. So he gave us tea when we got on the rugs to take our shoes off, of course. And then he sat us down and brought out a pen and paper and was like, okay, this is how much like my offer is, what's your offer? And it was just so interesting, such a unique experience. I'll never forget it. I'm like, why am I like this? Why did I need these things? Did I need these things? No, but I couldn't pass them up. So I got these spoons. I just thought they're so cute, and obviously, like, I feel like I've been buying little things because I don't know where I'm gonna be moving to after this, but eventually obviously I'm gonna have my own place and a place I'm gonna furnish myself. So I was like, you know what, I'm always just want to have like little things that have a story, and I just thought these were cute for like a little espresso or something. So he really wrapped this, but then I got this like cup, I don't know if you could see, and then coasters. I don't know, I don't really want to unpack this because I'm going to be moving. I haven't really announced it, but I'm going to be moving in a month, so I'm just going to leave this. I have a picture of all the stuff that I had though when we were negotiating, so I'll list it here. When we were in the like heritage site, when there was that artist that had put his work over the fire to get the colors to show, he kept saying password fire, password fire. So we got one of his works. So I thought this was cute, just a nice little memorabilia. I think that's everything that I got. Also, of course, the platter that broke, but I think that was everything. Oh, and I got like a few little things for a few people that I won't really show, but that's pretty much everything. I just wanted to wrap up this whole vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I realized when I was there I wasn't really talking that much, so I hope this new editing style of a video was able to capture and convey just a nice story of my experience in Morocco. And like I said, I've always wanted to go to Morocco, so it was just amazing to be able to go and have the time that we did. So yeah, back in Madrid for another month, and there's a lot happening, a lot of changes in my life, and I want to document as much as possible. I did take a little bit of a break. I was a lot of traveling, I was sick, but I am back and I'm better. If you have any videos that you like want to see from me specifically in my last month here in Madrid, please let me know. I want to film as much as possible and share my life here. So yeah, just let me know. But anyway, see you in the next video on Sunday.